Alright, so we left off here. We were not rejecting because our test statistic is not past these critical values, or you can think of it as our p-value is not lower than alpha. Right, so we do not reject. I typed that up. Right, don't reject because your p-value equals 0.45, sorry about that, is not lower than alpha, which was 0.05. But I wanted to show there are other ways to do this problem. Because we have data, we can actually use DDXL for this problem, which we couldn't before. For the other 10.3 problems, 10.3.9, 10.3.15, those both didn't have data. Right? DDXL only works if you've got data. So you highlight the column with the data, you go to DDXL, click on hypothesis tests, and you're going to choose the one variable t-test, that one right there. Click on that, and then move that over here with the arrow and say OK. And it's going to ask you, what do you want? All right, so we wanted mu0 to be 1.68, right? That was the null 0, right? Null hypothesis right there. Okay, then what? They want us to set our alpha. Alpha was 0.05 for us, so click on the 0.05. Then select an alternative. We were doing a two-tailed test, so click on the middle one, the not equal to. Right? You can double check right here. There's your null, there's your alternative. It's a two-tailed test. Click compute. And there's the same info we found. Look at that. T is 0.78, p-value is 0.45. I'm going to copy. Whatever. Text, picture, do whatever you like. Right click, paste. Oops. I didn't like that. Hold on. Edit. Copy window. Let me try that again. Go back here. Paste. Ah, there it is. There's the whole thing. With all its lovely parts. You can see it's 0.45, 0.78, just like we got 0.78 for the test statistic, 0.45. But wait, there's more. We could also do StatCrunch. Now, before I even go into it, StatCrunch, if I go to Stat, we would go T statistics, right? One sample. Now we have an option here. You can do StatCrunch with data or with summary. So since we're with data with this problem, we would click with data. And I actually already had to type this in. This problem wasn't given. You can see it. It's not over here in the margin. So I typed all this data in on my own. So I'll click that, golf ball diameter. Say next. My null hypothesis was 1.68. I want a not equal to for my alternative. Click calculate. And there it is. 0.778, 0.45, just like we said. I'm going to copy. And I'm going to paste. There it is. See? Same values. Cool. Now DDXL, this one up here, only works if you actually have a column of data, right? Like that. But the StatCrunch works all the time. You can see your null and alternative. Isn't that beautiful? So let me, while I'm on it and we've got time, let's go back and look at 10.3 number 15 for starters. This one didn't have any data given, but we could have still done it, oops, in StatCrunch. Let me make that a little smaller so we can see it. Okay, so you would have gone to, oops, gotta move that over. Stat, T statistics, one sample, summary, right? Not data because you don't have any data. Sample mean was 714.2. Sample standard deviation was 83.2. Sample size was 40. Next. Null hypothesis was 703.5. We were doing a right-tailed test, so greater than. Calculate. There it is, 0.2105. Look at that. 0.2105, same thing we found. So you can do it that way as well if you like StatCrunch better. That would also work for you. All right, we're all done with 10.3. I think we've shown everything, left-tailed, right-tailed, StatCrunch, DDXL. So next time I see it will be in section 10.4.